Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So we got to talk about this, guys. As you know, Luka Doncic camp nixed the deal with the Dallas Mavericks. They were trying to put together some special promotions for Luka's return, and they just axed it right off the bat. It says, on tonight, Luka will return to Dallas wearing a different uniform. While it's the second time Doncic has played the old team, the Slovenian star will take the floor for the Los Angeles Lakers against the Dallas Mavericks in his former home for the very first time. Anticipation surrounding the game is quite high, especially for an April game, and ESPN's Tim McMahon published a feature on Doncic's return the morning of. In that feature, McMahon reported on some of the Mavericks' plans to welcome back the former fan favorite after unceremoniously shipped out of town. And Doncic's camp apparently nixed one idea. According to McMahon, the franchise had lined up lucrative sponsorship deals with multiple companies Doncic endorses, presumably to promote his return to Dallas. Doncic camp wasn't buying it for one big reason. Team sources told ESPN the Mavs had also lined up lucrative sponsorship deals for Wednesday's game with multiple companies that Doncic endorses, McMahon wrote. But those deals fell apart after Doncic's camp declined to give its blessing, pointedly noting that he now plays for the Lakers. So it's always personal. It's never business, especially not with the Mavericks at this point. Maybe they'll do something funny down the road, towards the end of Luka's career or whatever. But he just received his first reception from the crowd, and I kind of wanted to come in here and show this. Let's check it out. I predict Luka Doncic will try to have the biggest game of his career up to this point. And you also have Anthony Davis trying to validate this move. So those guys will be trying to play, to keep it all the way real, this is one of the biggest games of both of their careers. And both guys will try to play at an elite level tonight, trying to go for their career high or play their most flawless basketball game. Luka wants to show this is the house I was building and there's no replacement for me, and you let a good thing get away. AD is ready to show, look, LeBron, I was a big reason that you won that fourth ring that you got, and I was the future of the franchise. And, oh yeah, I can stay healthy, play through injuries, and be that cornerstone of this Dallas Mavericks franchise. And the Mavericks look way different than we anticipated. We expected them to roll out a team of Kyrie Irving, Max Christie, Derek Lively or Gaffer, whoever they started, AD, and Klay Thompson, right? We expected that to be the team that they're rolling out. Or what's the wing name? I can't remember his name, but I really like his game. Dark skinned wing, come off the bench. I expected him or, Max Christie to start, Lone Clay, and those other names that I named. But right now, you have Clay and AD trying to keep them in a play-in position. And, they're hoping to give the Mavs something to look forward to going forward, especially when Kyrie returns full strength and you get a season with those guys under your belt. And so, man, this is going to be elite bump. These guys are trying to show they're vying for that spot. Luka trying to, I wouldn't be surprised if Luka tried to go for 65 or 70 points tonight. Now, obviously, those games rarely work out to be your best night, but Luka will be looking early and often to see if he has that touch. AD is going to be looking to punish them on the interior and show that they let a good thing get away. They could have made a run with him, but they decided to deal him because a deal like Luka came up, which they couldn't turn down. But AD has to prove it, and he's trying to win over these fans. What better way to do it than have a monumental performance against Luka's Lakers, and kind of like they're still going to feel like Luka was done wrong, but this is a chance to grab the city of Dallas for AD, if you get what I'm saying. Especially going in the next season. They'll still have their questions. They're still not going to like it. But if their team, if he has a good performance tonight, they compete in the play-in situation, whether they win or not, they just come out, fight hard, get your team back next year. You start out as one of the best teams in the Western Conference. This performance right here will go a long way for Dallas fans and Anthony Davis and, being able to try to move on from Luka, which still sounds crazy. Watching him walk through the Lakers tunnel and all that, I don't know, man. That's still surreal. And it just reminds you how surreal this is in real time when you see him come back to Dallas. I kind of had forgotten about it and started looking at other things around the NBA. But when you see Luka come to Dallas as a visitor in his prime, at the age of 24, 25, he comes back to LA. He comes back to Dallas in a Lakers jersey. Think about how crazy that is. If you would have told us at the start of this season Luka would play the Dallas Mavericks as a visiting player, we would have probably laughed you out of the building that you were in. But here we are, right? Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.